Hi, I'd like to talk about the game with the name is Hellblade Senua'S Sacrifice. The reason for that, because I play games since 1991, from Mega Drives to Super Nintendos and go on. From Zelda to Prince of Persia, from Prince of Persia to Super Mario Kart. I never make any review, actually once only in the Dishonored, the game. I give a couple of tricks to the people how to save some couple of hours on the game. I found myself some seats, and then after that, this is the second time now. I don't care about it because it's millions of people who they want to make millions of money, and they give a lot of rubbish to the people. But I don't care about it. It's up to you. You individual. There's nothing legal or illegal. You can go and make your own decision. If everyone, but they confuse you. Before I buy that game, I read about 10 different or 15 different reviews, and I was more confused, especially for this particular game. Remember, you don't have to look reviews to make your own decision on the end, because everyone is different. One game, maybe I love it, maybe you hate it. So, to myself, for example, I hate so many games, and I play very few games. I like games like Uncharted, Lara Croft, Dishonored, these kind of games. So, in adventure games, that one here, this one particular one here, Senua'S Sacrifice, on Hellblade, I thought was the best game. Because when you start play, you see just do the rowing and everything, and go to the next level, and you read all this, the starts and the voices and everything. I thought it was something interesting, but again, people confuse one another and start with how many hours the game. Some people say it's 100 hours, some people say it's 20 hours, some people say it's 3 hours. Tell you what, every game, it's a different hours. Every time you play the game, it's different hours. I remember when we play on Super Nintendo, play the Zelda, took about 3 months in the beginning, we have young kids at the time, to finish the game. And the next time after finish the game, they play again and take 3 days. So you understand how long we have to wait and go all this, found all this, and then leave a little kid, 9 years old, just to go through, boom, on one weekend. So from 100 hours you go to 10 hours. You can't say, this particular game, I tell you one thing, everyone plays different. If you play again second time, third time, fourth time, then you can do quicker and quicker and quicker. This particular game, to keep in your mind, it's not a big game. It's just an average game. Not even average, below average game. Say around 12 hours game, if you want to do that long. Other people who I saw finish them, they go 5.5 hours, up to 7.5 hours. So it's about that time. This is not the problem there. The problem we have is on the game, on the glitch, they have the game glitches. For example, 3 times in the game I go through the closed doors, and I go through like a ghost from one door to the other door. So go through, instead to open from here or go from the other side and open it, I just go through. I didn't like that one, but it wasn't the end of the world. What is the end of the world is when you look at the screen and you play something, you're going to see from the other games, you're going to see a map where I go. And the map go like this, and little arrow there like that, and go up and up and up. In this particular game, you have no arrow, you don't know where you go, you see 3 roads, and you say, oops, what am I going to do now? And you go that way, and when you walk about 1 minute, 30 seconds or something, you found out it's some spikes, they send you on the other way, and finally you found where you go. This is, I don't like too. Big areas, big castles, all big bridges, broken bridges, and good atmosphere, but nothing to take, a potion, a magic potion, health potion, money, something, weapons, bullets, whatever, anything, arrow, nothing. Why? Why nothing? I don't need anything. Okay, go to the game. If you start with the same enemies, for the first at least 3 hours, okay, and after the 3 hours, up to the end of the game, even on the end of the last boss of the game, still you fight the same cannibals in front of you, and the same way they fight, the same way you fight. Nothing changed. You have no freedom on movements on fighting. You go rolling left a little bit and rolling left a little bit. And then when you go behind the fella, boom, boom, boom. Except when you pile up some energy and you fight back because you freeze your enemies, the same old story, and just kill them, all of them, until the last one. So, the graphics are okay. The only thing I found okay is the graphics. But I give about 7.5 to 8 the graphics too, because all the other problems. The graphics did not save the game. So, one weapon. Where is your weapons? Go for fight. Go to the other side of the world. Doesn't matter if it's in your mind, the fight, and the voices and everything. Still, you need weapon to fight. They give you one weapon, but that weapon, what happened? Only one, and you use it not every time you want. Like just take your weapon and have a fun killing animals or something there. No, only the weapon come alone out automatically when it's enemy in front of you. And when you finish, sometimes I didn't know if I finished already the enemies, but when I see the girl put the sword back automatically, then you found out the fight is finished automatically. But this is not a freedom of movements, no freedom of fighting, no weapons to do it. So, no clue where you go, no clue what you do, except the voices sometimes in your ears. So, that's all about it. And that's the basic stuff what I'm saying to you now. And about the arm, getting black and black and black, and it says in the beginning of the game, if you die a couple times and you become black, then you die, your data finished, erased, the saves and everything. This is big hoax. This has never happened. To me, when I play the game, I die about 15 times on the game. So the arm goes black from here to there to the elbow, never go to the arm up here, never go to the face. So I don't believe you die on this game. You die on the game, but you don't erase anything on the game, or you erase your saves. So take from me this ones here. Now, if I can play the game again, how much I give to the game? I give to the game 7.5 because all these problems. If it was a perfect game, it can go up to 9. But again, not 9.5 like the IGN give. You know, this is go too far. We play games all lives, and I know what I'm talking about. So, you play the game again. Ico, play the game again. The Last Guardian, play the game again. Any Uncharted game, you can play the game again. Any Lara Croft can play the game again. This one here, yeah, I play the game again, but you're never gonna play the game again. Because you're never gonna decide, say, yes, I'm gonna go through this to fight the same enemies from the beginning to the end. For 7 hours, I'm gonna fight the same thing again and again. And walking, and you remember every single thing, because it wasn't much to walk, and a couple places, wild places, and couple castles, and go through that. So, my last review, and I believe when you see that, and you hear me now, you make up your decision. Not much about this game, too much give attention, no needed. So, I buy it. Cheap, of course cheap, we have to wait cheap. If we go down to $20, buy it, or $15. But just for collection. To play again, I don't think so. So thank you very much for my review, and if you like my review, and I see many people like, I don't mind to make another review for another game. Bye for now.